Welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. We just seen Walter's story.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Ooh. Intriguing. So yeah, we saw Walter's story and it ended quite tragically. Oh. Yeah, this fake window in his bunker. He was actually really afraid of dying, and unfortunately he actually died. Can we go down here? Yeah.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah. Could Walter have been the mole man that Edith talked about?
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Yeah. What is this? Yeah. Let's go into the hole.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
They probably died.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh. I guess this is where he died. Okay, so the railroad actually broke. And where am I supposed to go? Maybe over here?
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Ooh. Electricity.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Okay. So where are we going? Yeah, I think I'm going to go up here.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Yeah. The house is insane. So where should we go? Maybe over here?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Yeah, that's sad.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh shit. All these pets. Wow. Ah, poor Bob. Bailey.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara Finch. Walter Finch. Edie Finch. Sven. Calvin. Oh, poor Calvin. Molly, yeah.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, it's the old house that got shipwrecked. And Odin died with the house, right? Oh.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Yeah, this is our grandpa.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Oh.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Who's Milton?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Where to go? Oh, okay. I didn't see the ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Whoa. Is this my grandpa's room?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Let's see here.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
Cool.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Cool.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though. Aw.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh.
Hold still up.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
What should we photograph?
Let's see. Maybe. have been... You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I should photograph. Cool. What is that? What should I point at? Oh, here.
Dad!
Good eyes, Don.
Cool.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh, poor dear.
Great shot, Don!
Oh.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Poor Dawn. She didn't want to shoot it.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh, I had to run over.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Oh shit! And that's how he died?
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Shit. Yeah. Hunting is bad for your health. Okay, this was quite spooky.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Gregory. I just want to check this room out.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Okay. Did she lose two brothers?
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Oh, poor
Good luck,
Gregory.
Kay. Love, Sam.
What? Did they get a divorce? Let's check Gus
a
out.
poem for Gus. who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Okay.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Whoa. What's this?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Whoa. What now?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Holy shit.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
What? Damn. Poor Gus.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.